past couple of days, I was having a little bit of a correspondence with a good buddy of mine on YouTube, Thamriel. And we were talking, getting, trading insight, et cetera, about YouTube and what games to cover and how to cover them and different ideas. And I was asking him, because I'm always very objective about myself. I mean, I'm always looking to improve, up for constructive criticism in any given way. That's how you bring out your best, and that's what I want to do on YouTube, even when I'm playing WoW or any other game that I play, because I feel if something is worth your time, it's certainly worth doing well. And that's something that is a principle that's trickled through every aspect of my life. Okay, now let me get to the point. This game, this expansion is laggy beyond belief. I almost feel like I'm like 5 minutes in the past. I mean, it should be called Warlords of Lag. It is awful. And the ogres, they just disappear. They're like invisible ogres. It's like, Scotty beamed them up to the Enterprise. They just go, poof, gone. Maybe we could bring them back. I don't know. But let's call it Warlords of Lag. And yes, this criticism is highly, highly warranted. Because any video game goes through an alpha stage, goes through 2 beta stages, closed beta, open beta, and then they bring it live. Now, I played the beta, and it wasn't buggy. The questing was very, very smooth. The garrisons were a little bit buggy, and I gave them a pass because the garrisons were new. It's a totally new feature. But this questing is impossible. Oh, look, ogres! They just pop up! Scotty beamed them down to Draenor. Yeah, that's it. The Enterprise is up there somewhere, and they're responsible for the lag. And, I mean, it's just horrible. Now, you might say, as an experienced WoW player, I am an experienced WoW player. I've been playing for almost 6 years. But there are people that have been playing for 9, 10 years, and they'll say, well, BC was worse, or Wrath of the Lich King was worse, or Cataclysm was worse. MoP was worse. No, I don't think so. Because those experiences don't have the benefit of Blizzard's experience. They don't have the benefit of improved technology. They don't have the benefit of a larger player base offering greater and more in-depth feedback in their alpha and in their beta. No, I'm not buying it. This is like ordering and, getting a subscription to Sports Illustrated, and then all they do is deliver a magazine full of ads. Screw it. No articles. Nothing. Swimsuit issue. No hot chicks. No way. We're just going to give you just the art. We're just going to give you the advertising, because that's all we're going to do. People paid $60 for this. In some cases, they paid more for the deluxe edition, and they pay a $15 sub fee, and this is what they get. Now, here I am. I'm trying to loot. I can't loot because of lag. Now, you could point, maybe, is it on my end? No, it's not. I have a very high upload speed, top-notch internet, and I have a computer that's 3.7 something megahertz processor, core, I whatever processor. Yes, I'm not a technological genius, but I have 2 terabytes of space. I have a NVIDIA. I'll put the specs in the description. I'm not a tech guy, okay? I'm not. I'm a creative guy, but I'm not a tech guy. But my specs and my internet far exceeds the minimum of WoW. I mean, I can play this game at 120, 130 FPS and record it and still not lag, okay? So that's pretty impressive. My computer is pretty tough. Oh, look at this random guy. Hey, bro. I guess you're having lag. See, he's doing the treadmill quest. That's about the only quest that works. But this is just totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. This is unacceptable for a few very valid reasons. 1, Blizzard has 10 years experience in this game. 2, Blizzard has an impeccable reputation. Oh, look, the fire and the ogres are back. Oh, now they're gone. Blizzard has an impeccable reputation for quality. They have an impeccable reputation for smooth gameplay. And this is what you get. Trying to attack the ogre. The ogre. I mean, I'm not even doing the amount of damage that I should be doing because of the lag. It's just terrible. And I was even on the Alliance side playing my Shadow Priest, and it wasn't quite as laggy, except when you got into areas where there was phasing. Once you got into areas where there's phasing, unbelievable lag. And it's the same thing here on the Horde side. I mean, I've quested, I'm about 80% up to level 91, and it was a very smooth process up until I got to the Gormorl Tower, which isn't to be confused with any other tower. And oh my god, and this is a key component for leveling in Draenor on the Horde side. You have to get through this in order to progress with the quest. So it's not like I could just go off and do my own thing elsewhere, etc., etc. I mean, this is bad. This is unacceptable. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that I look at other games that were contenders to take on WoW, that were gonna be a WoW killer. And the stuff I laughed at, you know, Ion, Rift, SWTOR, Guild Wars 2. Now, not all these games had lag issues, but, you know, it wasn't the quality that Blizzard has. It wasn't the smooth gameplay, the responsive controls. It just wasn't. And that was what kept me coming back to Blizzard, coming back to WoW, was the quality gameplay, the quality storytelling, the immersive effect. Here I am trying to, yep, there we go. Touch of Death. It only took about a half hour to kill him. It's just, now this is, you know, this very well could be something that could be fixable, and I hope it is, because if it's not, WoW's dead. WoW is dead. There is no way that people can tolerate and play through this kind of bullshit. A perfect analogy of what it's like to try and play this is, you can see even my graphics card is like kind of flipping out with all this too. But it's kind of like trying to play baseball in 3 feet of snow, or play soccer in the middle of an earthquake. It's just impossible. You know, this is not an alpha, this is not a beta, this is supposed to be a finished product. A finished product. A product that, like I said, people pay good money for, and they pay a subscription for. And yes, there are some good signs here. The servers are overcrowded. People are coming back to the game. That's a great thing. But are they going to stick around? How long until they get bored with it again? Are they going to tolerate this? Random fire pops up and a couple of dead corpses. And, you know, I mean, it's one thing, and I know this as a YouTuber, as somebody who is a performer, an entertainer, a creator of content. Boy, this is really whacking out my graphics card. But the point is, I know there's a big difference between getting someone's attention and keeping their attention. Warlords of Draenor is most definitely a success in getting people's attention, getting people involved with the game again. The servers are overcrowded. That's a good sign, okay? I mean, there are people that are on the forums bitching about that, but you know what? For the good of the game, that's a good thing. A lot of new people are coming back. That's a really good thing. But how many of them are going to stick around if this is what they experience? And if you look in chat, not only just on this Horde server, but on the Ally server I was playing on, many people, the common denominator in trade chat is, are you guys lagging? Because I'm lagging crazy. And there's even reports about the garrisons not working properly. I haven't experienced that, but I know for a fact in the beta, they were extremely buggy. I mean, look at this. I'm playing Simon Says with dead corpses. As I move, they move. Oh, random ogre pops up. You know, and I'm hoping, and I mean, I'm not even doing any damage. I mean, my gear is garbage. I mean, I leveled this tune to 90 2 days before Draenor was released. So, I mean, my gear is pretty bad. But, now that fight went pretty smooth, for whatever reason. You look at that. Now, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be as crisp. Guys got to cut me a little slack. I've been sick. It's very crisp and very smooth gameplay. The controls are very, very responsive. They are. But not in this... Oh, fire disappears. Gone. Firemen came. They were invisible, and the hoses and the water they used were all invisible. That's my theory. What's your theory? Leave it in the comments. But this is just awful. Oh, there are the dead ogres again. And snow. I don't know. I'm not a tech expert, and I could be making a complete jerk of myself because of that. I'm not. I know a little bit, and I know how to find information, and I know what my experience has been in the past, and I know what a lot of people say. So I have the intelligence to kind of put that all together. This is not normal, and yes, other X-Packs, going back to Vanilla, back to BC, Wrath, yes, they were bad in some cases, especially on launch. I mean, the launch of AQ was a wonderful thing, a creative thing, a great thing that brought the people together, but it was a tremendous strain on the servers and almost fried the whole show. Which is why Blizzard will never do... Oh, ogres pop up out of nowhere. But here's the difference, okay? Here is the key difference. That was 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago. Okay? You know, if any of us could go back in time in our little time machine like we do in Draenor, and go back in time and correct something in our lives, we'd have dead-on accuracy to do it. Why doesn't Blizzard? They have the experience, they have the personnel, and they have the benefit of better technology now than they had way back then. So, if their current platform, if their current infrastructure can't handle the flow of traffic, if it can't handle all the players coming back to the game and the servers, hey, upgrade your servers, okay? Step up and upgrade your fucking servers, if that's the problem. I don't know what the problem is. And most likely, this sort of thing is going to correct itself. It's going to be fixed within a day or two. At least I hope it is. And I know a lot of other people hope it is. I mean, I don't want to give the wrong impression that I am here to verbally lash out at Blizzard, to rip them apart, and show everyone their blemishes. Okay? I've done it in the past, and I got a lot of flack for it, even though I was 100% right. And rightfully so, because a good YouTuber tries to be objective. A good YouTuber tries to present the facts and let the people decide. Because that's what the comment box is for on YouTube, to let people decide, to let people voice their opinion. And I want to hear your opinion on this, because I'm very confident whether you're on the EU servers or the US servers, you're experiencing this. You're going through this. Maybe not as bad as what you're seeing here, but you're going through it and you're experiencing it to the same extent that I am. And I want to know what your experience is. I want to know what your thoughts are. And if you have a bigger and better tech background than I do, I kind of want to know what the problem is. I want to educate myself on this. And like I said, I'm not the most tech-savvy guy, but common sense tells me that after 10 years of producing a game, maintaining a game, improving a game, stepping up the technology in the game, that this sort of thing to me, and maybe I'm 100% wrong, 50% wrong, even maybe 5% wrong, I have no idea. But to me, this is unacceptable. This is the kind of stuff that people laugh at when other games try to take on Blizzard and take their market share. You know, there's been a very common cliche out there about Blizzard, and they always say the only thing that can kill Blizzard, as everybody disappears, is Blizzard. And you know what? That's 100% right, and Blizzard's doing a damn good job of it. Hey guys, give me your worst. This is just, I really want to hear your thoughts. Have a great day.